Who is this bloody man? Judging from his appearance, I bet he can tell us the latest news about the revolt.
For a while, you couldn't tell who would win. The armies were like two exhausted swimmers, clinging to each other and struggling in the water, unable to move. The villainous rebel MacDonald was supported by foot soldiers and horsemen from Ireland and the Hebrides, and Lady Luck was with him, smiling cruelly at his enemies as if she were his whore. But Luck and MacDonald together weren't strong enough. Brave Macbeth, laughing at Luck, chopped his way through to MacDonald, who didn't even have time to say goodbye or shake hands, before Macbeth split him open from his navel to his jawbone and stuck his head on her castle walls.
My brave relative, what a worthy man.
But in the same way that violent storms always come just as spring appears, our success against MacDonald created new problems for us. Listen to this, King. As soon as we sent those Irish soldiers running for cover, the Norwegian king saw his chance to attack us with fresh troops and shiny weapons.
Didn't this frighten our captains, Macbeth and Banquo?
The new challenge scared them about as much as sparrows frighten eagles, or rabbits frighten a lion. To tell you the truth, they fought the new enemy with twice as much force as before. They were like cannons loaded with double ammunition. But I feel weak. My wounds must be tended to.
Your words, like your wounds, bring you honor. Take him to the surgeons.
A drum! Macbeth has come.
I have never seen a day that was so good and bad at the same time. How far is it supposed to be to Forest? What is this creature? It's so withered looking and crazily dressed. It doesn't look like it belongs on this planet, but I see it standing here on Earth. Are you alive? Can you answer questions? You seem to understand me because you have put a gruesome finger to your skinny lips. You look like a woman, but your beard keeps me from believing that you really are. Speak, if you can. What kind of creature are you?
All hail Macbeth, Thane of Glamis, Thane of Cawdor, the future king.
My dear Macbeth, why do you look so startled and afraid of these nice things it's saying? Tell me honestly, are you an illusion, or are you really what you seem to be? You've greeted my noble friend with honors and talk of a future so glorious that you've made him speechless. But you don't say anything to me. If you can see the future and say how things will turn out, tell me. I don't want your favors and I'm not afraid of your hatred.
Hail, your descendants will be king, even though you will not be one. So all hail, Macbeth and Banquo.
It's just like she said. Now I'm the Thane of Glamis and the Thane of Cawdor, and the best part of what she predicted is still to come. So far the witch has told me two things that came true, so it seems like this will culminate in my becoming king. But if this is a good thing, why do I find myself thinking about murdering King Duncan? Even though it's just a fantasy so far, the mere thought of committing murder shakes me up so much that I hardly know who I am anymore.
You are the Thane of Glamis and Cawdor, and you're going to be king, just like you were promised. But I worry about whether or not you have what it takes to seize the crown. There's something you want, but you're afraid to do what you need to do to get it. You want it to be done for you.
My dearest love, Duncan is coming here tonight. He plans to leave tomorrow.
That day will never come. Your face betrays strange feelings, my lord, and people will be able to read it like a book. In order to deceive them, you must appear the way they expect you to look.
But if we fail?
We fail? If you get your courage up, we can't fail. When Duncan is asleep, the day's hard journey has definitely made him tired. What won't you and I be able to do to the unguarded Duncan?
Now I'm decided, and I will exert every muscle in my body to commit this crime. The murder is as good as done. The bell is telling me to do it. Don't listen to the bell, Duncan, because it summons you either to heaven or to hell. Wasn't it just yesterday that we spoke to each other? It was yesterday, Your Highness. Well, did you think about what I said? You should know that it was Banquo who made your lives hell for so long. You explained it all. I did that and more, which brings me to the point of the second meeting. Are you so patient and forgiving that you're going to let him off the hook? You know Banquo was your enemy. It's true, my lord. I can see the determination in your eyes. Within the next hour, I'll tell you where to go and exactly when to strike. I have decided, my lord. I'm in. I'll call for you soon. Stay inside. The deal is closed. Banquo, if your soul is going to make it to heaven, tonight's the night. Oh, this is treachery. Get out of here, good Fleance. Run, run, run. Someday you can get revenge. Oh, you bastard. What's going on here, you secret evil midnight hag? What are you doing?
Something there isn't a word for.
I don't know how you know the things you do, but I insist that you answer my questions. I command you in the name of whatever dark powers you serve. Tell me what I want to know.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Beware Macduff. Beware the Thane of Fife. Be violent, bold, and firm. Laugh at the power of other men, because nobody born from a woman will ever harm Macbeth. Macbeth will never be defeated until Birnam Wood marches to fight you at Dunsnane Hill.
Ha! That will never happen. Who can command the force and make the trees pull their roots out of the earth? These were sweet omens. Good. My murders will never come back to threaten me until the force of Birnam gets up and moves, and I will be king for my entire natural life. Where is your husband?
I hope he's not anywhere so disreputable that thugs like you can find him.
He's a traitor.
What is the most recent news?
While I was coming here to tell you my sad news, I heard rumors that many good men are arming themselves to rebel against Macbeth. When I saw Macbeth's army on the move, I knew the rumors must be true. Now is the time when we need your help. Your presence in Scotland would inspire people to fight. Even the women would fight to rid themselves of Macbeth's oppression. I wish I could repay this happy news with good news of my own, but I have some news that should be howled in a barren desert where nobody can hear it.
If it's for me, don't keep it from me. Let me have it now.
Your castle was attacked. Your wife and children were savagely slaughtered. If I told you how they were killed, it would cause you so much pain that it would kill you too, and add your body to the pile of murdered corpses.
Merciful heaven, I could go on weeping like a woman and bragging about how I'll avenge them. But gentle heavens, don't keep me waiting. Bring me face to face with Macbeth, that devil of Scotland. Put him within the reach of my sword, and if he escapes, may heaven forgive him as well.
The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What, will my hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You'll ruin everything by acting startled like this. I still have the smell of blood on my hand. All the perfumes of Arabia couldn't make my little hand smell better. Oh, oh, oh. Wash your hands, put on your nightgown, don't look so frightened. I tell you again, Banquo is buried. He cannot come out of his grave. To bed, there's a knocking at the gate. Come, 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 come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed.
Let's go fight like hard-working soldiers. Blow all the trumpets. They loudly announce the news of blood and death.
They have me tied to a stake. I can't run away. I have to stand and fight like a bear. Where's the man who wasn't born from a woman? He is the only one I'm afraid of. Nobody else. You're the only man I have avoided, but go away now. I'm already guilty of killing your whole family.
I have nothing to say to you. My sword will talk for me. You are too evil for words.
You're wasting your time trying to wound me. You might as well try to stab the air with your sword. Go fight someone who can be harmed. I lead a charmed life, which can't be ended by anyone born from a woman.
You can forget about your charm. The evil spirit you serve can tell you that I was not born. They cut me out of my mother's womb before she could bear me naturally.
Curse you for telling me this. You frighten away my courage. I don't believe those evil creatures anymore. They trick me with their word games, raising my hopes and then destroying them. I won't fight you. Then surrender, coward, and we'll put you in a freak show, just like they do with deformed animals. We'll put a picture of you on a sign, right above the words, "Come see the tyrant." I'm not going to surrender and have to kiss the ground in front of Malcolm, or be taunted by the common people. I'll put up my shield and battle you. Come on, let's go at it, Macduff, and damn the first man who cries, "Stop! Enough!"